So this is definitely my new favorite X coin. In the last 30 days, we've covered Immutable in Amazon, then Immutable in Disney, but now Ubisoft has entered the conversation, and you know that's big. Let's just jump right into this. Ubisoft and Immutable X are building a new gaming experience that will further unlock the potential of Web3. Immutable X CEO and co-founder James Ferguson said the two companies will offer digital ownership to players through this collaboration. Now, there are so many layers to this because if you don't know, Ubisoft was one of the biggest beneficiaries from that Microsoft Activision deal. They walked away with cloud gaming rights, other IP rights that extend for about 25 years. And then when you compile that with the fact that Ubisoft has been working with blockchain gaming technology since 2018, I was shocked to find that out. Since 2018, you can see how the pieces are in place. All right, for something big, especially for Immutable. Last 7 days, we are up 31%. Oh man, we're gonna look at some numbers a little bit later in this video as well. And there's been another announcement for Illuvium that we're gonna touch on too. But let's finish this out here. This project could be a new blockchain game, an Immutable X integration into an existing Ubisoft game in development. Remember, I mentioned that too not too long ago. Or it could be a type of gamified experience like a collect to earn project. That would be fun. That would actually lean more into Ubisoft's origins, because one of the earliest titles, it was like a Minecraft type of situation where you went around and collected different items, stuff like that. They have an entire initiative called Quartz that started back in 2021. And here's something funny. The main currency, it's called digits, right? Right? Can I get money for that? I don't think so. Not yet anyway. But up until this point, right? What I've noticed is that there's only been a select few chains that they've extended this to. Tezos, Chronos, or Crypto.com, Hedera, Sandbox, and now Immutable X. So that's a power 5 right there for gaming if I've ever seen one. And on top of that, I looked at HBAR too. They're up about 6%, 7% in the last 24 hours. Now that could be coming from Bitcoin's movement, because I'm starting to observe as well, it's a similar pattern playing out that we saw in the last cycle. Bitcoin makes its move, then Ethereum makes its move. And after Ethereum makes its move, the rest of the market makes its move. All right. So traders, if you're new, if you're just got into crypto trading, that's a gem for you. But this Quartz initiative, since 2021, you may remember it for the Ghost Recon backlash. So they first launched these NFTs on Tezos, and there were in-game items that you could, earn within the Ghost Recon game. But players they pretty much had a fit. No one liked it. So they were complaining about the NFTs not really being different from the in-game items that were already there. It was essentially cluttering up the space, right? Now, I didn't play any of these games myself during that time, but I did observe what was going on both in the Web3 gaming space and the traditional space. And yeah, it got messy, but there were a number of other factors though. We're talking about, they launched this in December of 2021. This was the end of the bear market, the tail end of the bear market. We were definitely about to go down, because it was only a month after this SNL Dogecoin. I believe so. Well, no, going into 2022, I think that was Russia. Yeah, that whole thing broke out. But we had that going on, and NFTs up until that point had not truly been proven yet, right? However, through all of that, Ubisoft is still focusing on bringing NFTs and Tezos NFTs to future titles. So now that they have their Power 5, it seems like they're about to try it again. Remember, they've been working on this since 2018. So Ubisoft has an objective here. They definitely have an objective. Now, I've also come across some other information that deals with the millennial gaming habits and Gen Z's gaming habits, right? And you can also extend that into Gen X's gaming habits, but that's a little bit later down the road. It's a thing where, you see, the millennials had a bit of resistance to it. I can't see why. I would love to make some money off of in-game items, especially in Madden. Interesting, right? But what if Gen Z looks at things a bit differently? They already are showing different investing habits. They don't really care about moving up corporate ladders and, home ownership. Well, that's just completely out the window. So it's like they're going to have to find ways, different ways, new ways to monetize. And I think, it's pretty broad, but I think this is kind of what Ubisoft is leaning into. It's got to be somewhere in their thinking. But Ubisoft and Immutable X representative said that there's still more details to come. They will probably let us know something in the future. I'm probably looking for something around Christmas, but again, nothing has been confirmed. We'll know in the coming weeks. Now, some more news for Immutable X. Illuvium, they're going to be launching on the Epic Games Store November 28th. That's going to be massive because they're also going to launch with their new update. It's P versus P now. I still need to do, some reading up on Illuvium. Definitely got to make some content around that time. But yeah, that's going to be coming to the Epic Games Store. So that's going to expose them to over 180 million gamers, traditional gamers at that. So once they see the gameplay mechanics of Illuvium, because I've watched a couple gameplays, and it's pretty cool looking. It's pretty cool. And they have the open world element, I see. There's the collectible NFT element as well. So let's just say they have a great launch. Ubisoft is watching, paying attention. Illuvium is already running on Immutable. That's 2 for 1 right there. That's 2 for 1. Now, I love the fact, I just want to show you guys something here. I was looking at, let me open this joint back up here. I was looking at the mock portfolio for our Elite 8, just specifically at Immutable X, and we are currently up. Let me look at this here. Yeah, 73% in profit since October 11th. Hey, again, this mock portfolio is simply just to collect data. It's only been roughly 28 days. On the 11th, I am going to do an update to show everything because Solana has already doubled. Okay, and Immutable X is about to do the same thing. You'll see here we got in at 51 cents. All right, so when I call them, I'm calling them. Okay, the total portfolio is already up about $4,000. Yeah, think I made the right calls. Even without XRP. Sorry. But that's the news, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you excited? I am. Can't wait to see what the future of Immutable X is going to be. With that, I want you to have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And as always, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see you in the next one.